Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new video for us and it is going to be about my splurge fund, where I identify what are the things I have been splurging on this year in 2020 and also reviewing whether I have been spending on the things that actually matter to me or I've just been wasting my money away. So let's get started. If you have been watching this channel for a while now, you would know that I am a huge fan of the bucket system, where I allocate my money before I actually spend it. What happens is when I get my paycheck in, the first thing that I do is that there is an automatic transaction to move money out of that account, and the accounts that I target really a lot of money towards are my investments and my savings. So whether it's saving for a vacation, gifts, moving out, yes, those are the things that I save for. If you haven't already done so, the emergency fund is the first type of saving that I would actually be dedicating money towards. Today, what we're going to be talking about is the splurge fund, and this is a very fun account because you get to reward yourself for, just being you and just doing a great job keeping track of your finances. And being on this long journey, we need to be able to gratify some of our wants, and this is how I do it. Okay, so for my splurge fund, currently right now, I think 8% of my income goes directly into my splurge fund, and that is the money that I can spend in the month. But sometimes what I do is I roll over the money so that account kind of builds so I can afford to buy bigger things if I really wanted to. So I'm going to review what I have bought over this 2020, and right now it is August. So let's start off with the first thing that I splurged on this year, and I believe it's this. This is from the brand Key, and it is an Australian brand, and what they are is they're blue light blocking glasses, because we are always on our phones and our digital devices, whether they are laptops or tablets, and we are constantly using them and working. So in YouTube, I use a lot of my computer for editing, and also in my day job, I use a lot of Excel. I'm on my phone a lot, yeah, it's just like the nature of the job. So I use this to block out that blue light, which I hear is not so good for our eyes. And for me, I have really sensitive eyes because I've been wearing contact lens since I was 12 years old. So my eyes get really dry and very tired. So this is another way I can protect my eyes. And at that time when I bought it, there was like a deal going on where it was like buy one, get one free, and there was a discount that came with it. So I bought myself a pair and I gave the other pair to my sister, so it was a nice gift for her as well. So yeah, blue light blocking glasses, it's good for whether we wear glasses because we're short-sighted or not. And let me know if you know anybody who wants to sponsor me for LASIK, because I really want to get it done. I'm just saving the money for it, so hit a girl up if you want to sponsor my LASIK procedure. Because like if you never ask, you never get, right? So yeah, I guess overall this purchase is good. I wish I used it more. Sometimes I forget, or sometimes like I'm on the move, or sometimes I'm wearing my glasses. I tend to be a bit forgetful sometimes when it comes to this, but overall it is quite a good purchase. And yeah, I guess like I should really tell you what are my values. So for me in this year, and also for my lifetime, what I really want to focus on is building and growing great relationships with the people that I love. So mainly my family, my boyfriend, and my close friends. And yeah, if I can really build and maintain these friendships the way I want to, I think that is a very successful life indeed, at least by my standards. And yeah, so ideally what I'm splurging my money on should be helping me for that purpose. And also the other thing I'm working towards is to spend money on myself in the way where I can enjoy the things or the experiences where they add value in some way, shape or form in my life. I guess the most natural thing for me to spend money on is fitness, and for me, I'm still a very much girly girl. I like to spend money on clothes still, but now it has shifted from like dresses and accessories. It's shifted more towards fitness gear because we all want to look good when we are working out, so we feel good, right? So I'm gonna share with you what are some of the things I splurge my money on. And first things first is a long line sports bra. This is white because, you know, it's always nice to have a very crisp looking pair of sports bra. A pair of sports bra? Okay, that's not the right word, but you get what I mean. And it's long line, so it can kind of double up as like a crop top. And what I really like about it is that it's actually from a Malaysian brand, Banana Fighter, and this was 109 ringgit, somewhere there. And I really do enjoy this purchase. It looks good on and it feels comfortable, and it goes with any pair of sports leggings that you can put on because it's white and you want to get something that can last you a very long time and that can be worn with many different things. So I thought that was a very good buy. And I also saw that there was a rose version and I bought it. So this one was actually by Liberty Active. So my friend Becca owns and runs Liberty Active, so they look the same actually. But this one's in rose, and this one I took out the padding because this is actually dirty. I've worn this already and it's full of sweat. And yeah, but it's basically the same top in a different color. So you'll see this theme go on and on, where I find something that I really like and I purchase it in a different color simply because I like doing that and I don't mind being an outfit repeater. Oh yeah, that sports bra was 99 ringgit. It's cheaper than the other one, but they didn't have it in white for Liberty Active. So yeah, colors matter to me, and I think they are a really good purchase. I gravitate towards using them and I can see myself using them for a very long time to come. And now we're leading on to the next fitness splurge item. So these ones are also from the brand Banana Fighter, and this comes in this like baby blue periwinkle color, and they are long leggings. And this one comes in jade, so this light green color. So something I want to say about these pants is that they are quite inspired by the Lululemon Align pants. So if you are familiar with the brand, Lululemon is huge in the yoga industry of fitness, and it kind of crosses over into all other segments of fitness because you can wear the attire for a bit more high impact fitness activities like HIIT or, you know, body combat, things like those classes that a lot of people attend. What I really like about it is that, you know, the colors are nice in terms of Banana Fighter, but let's say if you really want to invest in a pair of Lululemon pants, which I bought when I was on vacation, they are very similar. But really, truth be told, Lululemon is an investment into your wardrobe. I don't really like that phrase, but it is something that you spend a lot more money on. So this pair of leggings is actually somewhere between 400 to 500 ringgit after conversion, but I always gravitate towards using them and I always feel very good in them. And if you compare the fit and the feel between these more expensive pants and this one, it's quite far in terms of how they look. This comes pretty close at 135 per pants, but at the same time, things like, you know, visible panty lines or just the way they hug and the way they accentuate your body is very different. So it depends whether you want to spend a lot more money versus a fraction of the price, so 1/4 of the price. So it's a very tough decision, but for me, in retrospect, I think what I could have done is save a bit more money and eventually just get another pair of aligned Lululemon leggings. I think I would use it and reach for it more in my wardrobe. So I guess like moving on to another clothes purchase. So man, I bought a lot of clothes. This was a purchase that you have seen if you check out my Instagram at SuyinVest or SuyinInvest. And these are pajamas, and this is in this very pretty marigold yellow color, and it comes in a matching set. So these are like the boxer shorts. They are satin with some lace detailing, And what I really like about them is they're super comfortable to wear to sleep, and they were 75 ringgit. And yeah, I'm someone who really likes to invest in my sleep and in my, I guess, rituals for sleeping, where I really like very soft on the skin, very breathable fabric, and I would pay a bit more money for that. So at 75 ringgit a set, I thought this was quite nice, and I hope it will last me a very long time. So yeah, actually I hope all these clothes last me 10 years or maybe 20 years, and I hope to be the same size. Who knows, right? And as usual in Suyin style, when I like something, I purchase it in a few different colors. So I bought like the black set, and I also bought the pink set. And yeah, people who are living in my house, they're like, hey, don't you have that in many different colors? And I'm like, yeah, guilty. I don't regret them, so that's always good news. So this is one thing that I do regret. I splurged on this. It is from the brand Misoma. They are a pair of earrings. So these earrings I was eyeing for a very long time. I eyed them for a whole month before I decided to purchase them. So I thought I wanted to treat myself and, you know, just celebrate something that I really like, which is like earrings. But the thing is, it doesn't look very expensive. I'm gonna show you up close. I don't know. I'll put them here because, you know, the camera doesn't want to focus. So they are this gold studded hoops, mini hoops, and they have this turquoise gemstones. But what I didn't like about them was that, you know, I like that this has a natural shape, but this one was super square, and I thought that looked very unnatural. And these don't really look like they are worth 400 ringgit. So that was the beef that I had with them. They are gold plated. I don't think they're worth the money, at least not for me. So I'm gonna return these and get back my 400 ringgit. So that's quite nice to be able to stash 400 ringgit into my splurge fund once again. So that's a lot of money to me, and yeah, I guess I'm pretty happy that I get to return them. Other than that, something that has really improved my life, I think, I do feel like it has enabled me to keep track of a lot of things, and I'm someone who likes to write things down. This bullet journal that I purchased online by Notebook Therapy, so I ordered 2, and dot journals are, you know, like that, just dots, empty pages of dots. And what I do is I like to track things like my habits. So I just like create a spread and then color them in for when I do the habit that I want tracked. And I'm also tracking my sleep to see like what hours I'm sleeping and how much sleep am I getting, because that's super important to get enough rest. And yeah, then I'll just create spreads for the week and note down the things I want to focus on, and also the appointments that I have. And let me show you. I'm not someone who's like super creative, so this is quite nice as an outlet. So lessons along the way, and I drew a very cute origami fox there. All of these can be copied from Instagram, so you don't need to be creative to doodle. So that's quite cool, and I thought this purchase was very good and I'm enjoying it. It is adding to my life, and that is the purpose of my splurge fund. Mainly what I actually splurge on, aside from myself, is I spend quite a bit of money on food and drink, especially with the people that I love. I like to treat them to meals sometimes when they allow me to buy them dinner or buy them lunch. So in June I bought a dinner for my best friend and her boyfriend. Let's see what else. Bought a Mother's Day cake. Treated my boyfriend's family to dinner during the MCO because I couldn't see them. And yeah, bought some alcohol for like home consumption. So that's actually where most of my money on a monthly basis goes to, from my splurge fund. And I do believe so far in this year I've splurged on the things that made sense to me and is aligned with my goals, because the whole thing with the FIRE movement, where we are looking towards getting financially independent and some people want to retire early, I mean, like, that's really great. However, what's more important is to actually focus on the things that matter to us, and of course it's going to be different from one person to the other. And for me personally, it's about the relationships in my life and also the relationship I have with myself. So that's why I treat myself. And you know, we can delay gratification, but sometimes we do need to spend a little bit of money on ourselves and not be so hard on ourselves when it comes to money. And this is, you know, for people who are on this journey, it's going to be a long journey, so we are going to need to fuel up as well and fill our cup per se. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this kind of video, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. And please remember to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. It really helps in supporting this channel. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye!